Hi guys, sorry I'm messing with the screen, trying to get the right distance away. Alright, that's gonna have to be. Hopefully I didn't lose half of you and say, forget it, I don't want to be here, because she can't figure her crap out. Well, they put a new button in on the live, and I kept clicking it, and it kept locking my screen. So if you're here, that's great. I'm going to go back and try to get to the my chat if I didn't lose you. Oh, Lord. Now I'm hitting buttons that are wrong here. So I can't see. Okay, hopefully you're going to join in and I'm going to see people. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes because I did, mess everything up, was in and out for a few seconds. So hopefully people will be back and everything will be great again. Let's see. I should probably take my tablet and go on and explain to people. Well, where'd they go? Where'd my chats go? Here we go. Okay. All right. I will be right over here for a second. I'm giving people a few minutes to join in because I had such difficulties getting on. So if you're just joining in, I'll be right back. I'm giving people a couple minutes to join in. Okay, I'm coming over. Okay, let's see. Maybe people are here now. Hi, Sherry, you joined. Sorry for all the confusion. They had this new thing on there and I accidentally clicked on it. I don't know what it does, but anyways, it locks my screen into that other mode and I couldn't figure it out. And so I had to go in and out a couple times before I finally realized that I had hit the wrong button. That's what happens when you don't do a video for almost a month because of everything going on. So hopefully, I just went on the group and posted and told people that I'm here. So maybe people won't think I'm half crazy and are here to try to win the card. So just leave a comment in the description box below and we are going to roll the dice. Welcome, welcome. Leave your name in the description box below and you will have a chance to win the card. I got a little bit of housekeeping, not a whole lot. This is the new host code for the month. It is XN2MDH22. So if you want to place an order with me, use this host code. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you place a $50 or more order with me before the 14th of the month, you will get my free online card class. And I will show you because I actually happen to have all the cards done. We're doing Bag of Bones. Some of you, hi Mel, Some of you may not think, oh, the Bag of Bones isn't for me, or I don't do Halloween or whatever. But a lot of these cards you can change up for your own, change the stamp up to whatever you want. So you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it, but you will get the whole kit to make these. But if you want to change it up to some other stamp set, you can. This is one of the cards we're going to do on the workshop. It's a pop-up card. Now we'll watch that again. Is that not the coolest thing? I love it. So even just to get the kit, just to learn how to make this pop-up card is so worth it. And then this kit here, I'm going to turn my light off so it might get dark, but watch. Is it glowing? I don't know if it's glowing too well. It glows in the dark. My computer one here is not letting it glow up too well. But there's this one. And then these little ghosts glow in the dark. And then this card here. So we're going to learn a lot about embossing. We're going to learn the pop-up cards and all of this. So if you want to get in on this class, just order $50 or more using this host code before the 14th of the month, and you will get all the supplies to make these cards. So yeah, so that's very exciting. I also want to share a little card I got in the mail. I got this in the mail from Charlotte Swan. She sent me this card, so I just wanted to share it. So thank you, Charlotte. And Charlotte is my aunt too, so but yes, that was very nice of her to send me the card. This is the card we're going to make today, but we're going to do a little twist to it because when I was putting the whole thing together, the one step, I forgot a step. So I want to add that step because it changes the whole look of the card up. So we're definitely going to do that, and you're going to see this. So let's get started. What we're using is the new masking, which are considered stencils. Most people know them as stencils. Stampin' Up! Calls them masking. And they come in a whole, you get all of these. These are the ones to do the daisy that we're going to be doing. And then you also get a Christmas one, a leaf. Well, I shouldn't say Christmas. They're snowflakes. So you could use it any time of the year. Some leaves. And then this like, can't think of the name of it. Hashtag? No, not hashtag. Hootstone? I don't know. But you get this one too. I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head. So, but we're going to be using the stencil. And I have, or the daisy stencil. And I have a couple tips and maybe some little tricks that this is what I use. You want to get some form of a sticky mat. If you have a Cricut, or if you could buy a Cricut sticky mat, you can. If you want the exact same sticky mat that I have, I do have a link that it'll be in the description box below that has all the stuff that I'm affiliate with and where I got this on Amazon. So yes, Mel, that's what it's called. Houndstooth. I couldn't think of what it was called. I think you're right. Yes. So, this is the mats where I got them is on Amazon. So if you would like to, get this, sorry about that. That's where you can purchase this. So what I've already done ahead of time was I took, because this is my mat only for my stencils. I'm going to keep my stencils in it. I'm taking a white piece of paper, cardstock. And this cardstock is 4 by 5 1/4. And I have decided that when I put this down, I have a little mark right here, but I'm trying to figure out, this is the only part. Once you put it down once, yep, this is where I put it. So I lined this up right here with this line. And once you put this down the first time, you might have to take it off a couple times if you want to position it more, but once you put it down, you don't have to move that again. That stays there. Then there's little notches in the top of these folders. They all have a little notch. So I have marked, because I went ahead and when I first made the first card, I laid this down and I went ahead and I took a permanent marker and I just marked that little notch right on my mat. So that's where I knew I wanted to line this up with every time. So I've got this here and I am going to put this down. And then I've got all my colors over here. And I'm taking the Titanium Tide Blue. You could do any color. And then we're going to just color this all in. Now, if you go outside the lines where it's hanging off, that's okay. Just take a baby wipe and wipe it off when you're all said and done, and it'll come right off. Now, the more pressure you use with these sponge daubers, you're going to get different colors. So I'm going to kind of try to make the outside edge of this a little darker, but blending it at the same time. And I did quite the little number just dabbing right there. So that kind of looks a little funky, but it'll be all right. Okay. And then just the more, however much pressure you put is where the darkness is going to be. And I haven't played with little daubers in a while. So, you know, the more you play with certain products, you know, the more you use them, the better they get. You better you get at them. So, okay. All right, I think that looks good. I'm not going to go any darker. I did go a little darker in my original one, but I think I'm going to leave that like that. So then what you want to do is you just want to pick this up. Now, if you were at a class or something, you could just pass this right on to the next person if you weren't going to use another color, but I don't plan on using another color. So, but I'm just going to clean it up anyway. So I just have some baby wipes here and I'm just wiping it off fairly quickly and I'm just going to put it off to the side. Now I'm not even moving my white paper. I'm just going to go right with the next one that's in line. And that's this. Now this is your center. Now if you notice there's two centers and you would think, when I'm going to get ready here and I'm going to do the Daffodil Delight, and you might be thinking, well, Bonnie, that's on top. But it's really, you want to do your lighter color first. And I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to make sure this is the right color. The right one. I don't have my scrap paper over here. Yes. Okay. So you're just going to take this and you're just going to dab this right in. Fill in your circles, however dark or however light you want it. I kind of went a little heavier in the centers. Hi, Sharon. Yes, keep commenting, say whatever you want, because for winning the prize today, we're going to be doing it with dice. So it'll be fun. Something different that I decided to do. I'm glad you were able to find me if you were amongst all the crazy joins. Okay. Now I've wiped that up and I'm just going to set it aside. Now I'm going to go to the next one. And it's pretty easy, long as you just continue to line up that little square right there. It comes out pretty good. Then I'm going to take the pumpkin pie and yeah, I believe it's this one. Yep. And then we're just going to go right over top of this. And I chose to have the pumpkin pie darker to kind of like, you know how you have the dark and the light in the center. Okay. Who's excited about the new catalog? I know it's out there and I'm very excited about it. And then we're just going to wipe these right off. And I would take these to my sink when I'm done and give them a good rinsing. Okay. Then we got the last one, which are the leaves. And again, I'm taking this little notch and I'm just lining it up with the little notch mark that I put right there. I'll put this down. And I'm taking Granny Apple Green. And again, I'm going to try to do a little like multicolored here. I don't know how well that's going to come out, but we're going to try. Where I do the lighter and the darker. Okay. I mean, they're very quick and they're fun. They're way fun. So now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to wipe it off. Now, to get your card off any type of a mat, any type of a sticky mat or anything like that, the best tip I can give you is to put your mat upside down. I even do this on my Cricut and stuff. Take your paper and pull your paper down and bend your mat. And then your card will not come out all bent up. And now, because I have a little ink on here, I'm just going to use my wipe, and I'm going to wipe off my mat. And then I'll just sit this, put my little paper back on top of it so I can have it again for the future cards. Now, this is where I'm going to do something different. I wanted to do it in the original card, and I totally got involved in putting the card together that I forgot to do this step, and I was so mad at myself, but I already had the dimensionals and everything on it, so I'm like, well, I'll just do it in the next one. What I'm doing is I am taking a embossing folder, and this is one of our new embossing folders. It's called Distress Tiles 3D embossing folder. I absolutely love this look of this embossing folder. I'm going to take and put it in between platform 1 and platform 4, and I'm going to run it through, you run it through your Big Shot. I'm going to be running it through my electric machine. Okay. And then we're going to undo this. Is that not the coolest? I absolutely love it. Just changes. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it changes the whole look of the card. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just love it in person. If it's not picking up, I'll tell you it is wonderful. So now we're going to put our card together here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold this piece. This is a piece of the Titanium Tide blue, and it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 here. I should tell you all, I know my nails, I hope they're not distracting. If they weren't, now that I mentioned it, they probably are going to be, but I put the wrong nail polish on. I put on this Soak Off nail polish, and I went ahead and I had my hands in dish soap all day on Saturday for a baby shower that I had here. When I have a big event, I always keep a sink full of dish soap and water so I can rinse and keep dishes cleaned up and stuff. And I had my hands in water and all my nail polish started peeling off. So here I am with half chipped nail polish, and I didn't have time to do my nails today. I've just been crazy busy, so I'm sure you all have been in a similar situation, maybe. Maybe not with your nail polish, but where you've gotten really big. Yes, Sharon, you do got to get this stencil. It is so much fun. There's so many things. I absolutely love it. I'll show you a card I did like a fallish type one for our class on Wednesday. Mel and Sherry will be excited to see it. And that's one we're going to do. And then I also did that pop-up Halloween card. We're going to do that one at the online class, or at my Wednesday class. So that's going to be fun. And then I'm doing the cheat knot. This is what I call it. This is a trio thing of ribbon. I think I got a really big piece here. Talking and not paying attention. But yeah, this is a trio. I love this ribbon. It's so easy to make bows. It comes with bubble gum and lemon lolly. Yeah, lemon lolly. I'm not sure what this blue is. It's one of our new ones, but it went good with this. It went good with this paper, so it's one I used. And I didn't look it up in the catalog to find out beforehand, but yeah. I did buy a new tool. I'll have to show you guys it. I haven't played with it enough. I was hesitant on whether to show you guys it or not because I don't want to give it a bad review or a good review till I play with it. But I'll show you guys it anyways. Okay, and then I'm just going to line this up on here like so. And then I went ahead and I took the one that says thinking of you, and this is out of the Go-To Greeting stamp set that's on page 97 of the catalog, of the annual catalog. So that's in there. Okay, I'm going to stamp this thinking of you right down. And yes, I'm going to fussy cut this out. Okay. And then I went ahead and took some mini dimensionals and I put it on the back of this. And then I just put this one right across here. And then I have, these are discontinued, but they are in the clearance rack. These are fine sparkly adhesive black gems. If you were one of my customers and you came to my customer appreciation event, you should have at least a half a sheet of these. So, yeah, and I just went ahead. I liked this color. So I went ahead and put, wait, I think I used the big one. I did. And I put the blue on there because I think it's pretty. Now see how this one I did a little darker too with the colors. I went a little lighter with this one. And this one I embossed it. And this one I did not emboss it. And they give two different looks. I absolutely love the both of them, the way they look. But yeah, isn't that... I just love the look of the cards. So you could add Wink of Stella. You could, you know, obviously do so much more with it. But I just thought that was very simple. I'll show you the fall card that I did for the online class. This is one I did for the fall. So we're going to be doing, not online class. This is for the Wednesday night class. So this is the card I did for that. This is for the Wednesday night class. And I used 2 different colored tones. I colored it all in Pumpkin Pie, and then I ran around just the edge of it with Cajun Craze. So you can mix some colors in and stuff like that. If you do mix your colors, I always recommend do your lighter color first, then do your darker color. So that way you're not mixing your 2 colors in your ink pad. So, and wape up between each one. So, yeah. So this is one of the cards that we'll be doing on Wednesday night, ladies. And then the new toy I got, maybe you guys have seen them. I don't know. And this is not a Stampin' Up! Item. This is from Sweet Petunia. And it is this little gadget here. And it comes with 2 bottles, but this one comes empty. It comes with a fine tip and a regular tip. And this one came empty, and I added Stampin' Up's glue in it because I absolutely love their glue. And let me see. Yeah. And it has the little nozzle, which is really sturdy, that goes inside here. The one comes full of glue already. So I'm going to use this glue up first, but this is the very fine tip. This comes off here. This sits on here. This, so when you're working, you know how you have to usually put something in there right away so it don't clog? There's a little rubber thing down inside there, inside this little holder, which when you put this down in like this, it helps keep it from air getting in it. So then you could pick it up. But the reason why I got this thing is I'm having more and more trouble with my nerves rolling and different things and squeezing things with my hands, that this is hardly any pressure. I'm going to show you on here. I'm going to squeeze this, and the glue, I hardly even squeezed it, and the glue is already coming out. It's so precise. I don't know. And this is the fine tip. And that's the other one. I haven't even squeezed anything out of that one. I don't know if you should clean it off like every time. I don't have a clue. Like I said, I literally got this yesterday, or I actually got it Saturday in the mail, but I didn't put it together till yesterday. And then you just pull this out. Oh, yeah. You pull this out. And then this one goes right in. I'm wondering if you should take the top off to put it in. That sounds like that would be better to me. Yeah. Take the top off before you put it in. And then this, I love this. They have this little handy thing there so you don't lose it. That would be what I would do. And then you just squeeze this, and that's the regular. So yeah, so this is just so much better for me. I think it's going to help me get more precise. And I put Stampin' Up's glue in here because their glue, I don't care what anybody says, that Tombow glue is wonderful. It's very good, wonderful glue. So, yeah, I like that glue a lot. And that's what's in here. I just took a bunch of bottles that I had sitting around to try it out in there. Yeah, so that's my new toy I wanted to show you guys. But an online class with the stencils. I think I'm gonna do that too, Sharon. Yeah, I am gonna do that, an online class with the stencils. I just hadn't had a whole lot of ideas yet, but I definitely plan on doing that. I know I have a few ideas coming up that I want to do, so definitely we'll be doing that. Yes, if you go to, I will send you guys a link to that. That thing is My Sweet Petunia is the site. That's the company's name, My Sweet Petunia. But I will definitely try to find a link for it. I'm not affiliate with it or anything. I don't get any credit. It's just something that I thought would help my hands a lot better. You know, squeezing, you know, and it's a very, I mean, I'm not, I know you say, you know, well, I'm still squeezing that, but I'm hardly squeezing it. That's why I got it to try. And I mean, and it's coming right out. So, I think it's just, you know, a lot better than having to squeeze a bottle where you're really pushing it to get it to come out and tapping it. And I think it's a little more control too. So yeah, I'll definitely send you guys. So everybody, what we're going to do now is I got 3 dice here. I don't think I'm going to need all 3, but I'm going to roll a die. So leave comments, say hi, like the card, whatever. Now's the time. The more comments you put in, the more, you know, chances you will have to win the card. And I'm going to let you pick if you want the one with the stencil or without the stencil. And I am going to roll. I'm going to roll a card until somebody wins. And how I'm going to do it is I'm going to do it by the time. So, yeah. So I will be rolling all 3. If we get like a higher number on the part where it says 347 or 344 or however it works, I'm going to roll it. I'll just roll that 1 die. Again, I'll pick up 1 die till it becomes a 3. Or actually, you know what? Since it's all in the 3s still, I'm just going to put a 3. Then I don't have to keep rolling it because we all know we're in the 3s. So now we are looking for any of the other numbers that are there, that are up. I'm hoping I'm making sense. I think I can. All right. I'm thinking this is going to be easier. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is like way too complicated for me. All right. So here we go. Everybody ready? Everybody left all their comments? Nobody wants to throw another comment in there or anything before I get started? Okay, here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 310. Oh, there was no one at 310, so we're going to do it again. I know we had Sherry and Mel very close, but we're going to try to find one that's right on. Here we go. We have 611, 311. Oh my goodness, come on. Here we go. We're going to do it again. Oh, 3, 4, we didn't have anybody. 9 is the highest, so we got to go again. 6, 7, 8. Oh, so close, Sherry and Mel. 6, 7, 8. No 8. 6, 7, 8. Is this going to work when you go higher? How high will the dice go? If I get 2 6s, that'll only go to 12. Huh. How does that work? Maybe I should just pick the number. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. Would you go 3, 5, 5? 335? Oh, yeah, I bet that would be it. 3, 5, 5. Well, that's 310. Huh. Don't get me going, Sherry. I tried to figure it out. I saw someone do this and I'm like, this sounds so easy, but now I'm beginning to wonder because like I'm up. I bet I would have to have a 4 and a 1 or like a 3 and a 5. Okay. That sounds good. So if it adds up to 9, all right, I think I'm right. Okay. So we have a 3 and a 1. Do we have a 31? Oh, we have a 34. Okay. All right, I think I'm right, guys. Okay. We have a 4 or a 3 and a 4 or a 4 and a 3. We have a 3, 3, 4. It's Sharon. Okay, Sharon, see how it says 3, 3, 4? All right. Whew, that was a lot of work, guys. I might have to... I'm going to work this out, but I know this is going to work. I saw somebody else do it, and I'm like, that is so much better than doing the other thing. So, go, yeah. Okay, Sharon, so you're the winner, so you have to tell me if you want the stenciled one or the non-stenciled one, and I'll get this out to you. Oh God, this is too much. Yeah. But anyways, that's how maybe if I have one different color for each one and how I land them is the number. But we have to keep rolling with our small little group. Okay, you'll take the embossing one. All right, that sounds great. That sounds great. I will get this in the mail to you, and I'll see y'all next Monday. This is what happens when I take time off. I try to come up with new ways to make things easier. So I'm glad you guys jumped in and was able to join me, considering I'm not here on my normal time. There may be times like this through the next month or so that this might happen because of Paige being on the cheer, and I have to pick her up at 5. So we might be doing this here just for at least another month or so. But I really like my 5 o'clock thing. You're welcome. I'm glad you guys were all here and able to join in and follow. It was fun. It was a really good time. All right, everybody. Well, I have to get off here and get stuff picked up and get ready to head to town to get Paige. So I will, and tonight, the reason I was going to go 6 o'clock is what I'm going to do. I am planning on going at 6 instead of 5 during the football season, but tonight I have a team meeting. So with my upline. So that's why I couldn't do it tonight. So next Monday will be at 6 o'clock. Just so you guys know if you want to mark your calendar or anything. And hopefully I'll have the dice game figured out better. Maybe I should run it by my husband. Which is what I usually do because he analyzes it all for me. Okay, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.